Alright, we got another one of them full house ceiling fan videos. We got a 2020, I believe, Can-Arm Chateau 52 inch. Then over in the kitchen here we got two Can-Arm Zephyrs. I believe this one is from 2010 and this one is from 2008. Yes, that was the original one my grandma had bought back in 2008. That used to be right there. And we've got one more little fan down in the basement here. Just a little Can-Arm Unity. Alright, here's high speed. Alrighty, now we'll turn the two kitchen ones on. As per usual, just the lights are on. High speed. Same with this one. These fans are used in the summertime, not in the wintertime, which is probably when I would be using them the most, but that is just me. And last but not least, the Chateau. Its switch lives way over here. It's one of them gotta crawl through the darkness to find switches. It is also on this one. We'll go to high. Now we'll boogie all the way back to the basement. Shifter down to medium. As with the rest of them, all that groaning and humming and stuff stops when you put it on medium or low. and all down to low. You know, out of all the Unities I own a few of them now. This one's the fastest one out of them all. I don't know why. Guess I've never ever looked at capacitor values and stuff. Maybe there's a little bigger capacitor in this one or something. I doubt it. They're probably all the same. I guess it's just one of those got a little extra pep in her step fans. Can't explain why. Accidentally got one more wrap on the winding or something in the factory. I will crank them all to high and shut them all down. Alrighty, off. Now we'll run around like a chicken with our head cut off watching spin down times on multiple different fans. Kill these ones right here. This one here. Oop, off the dresser thing. I think this one's going to win the spin down time contest. This little guy's probably already just about stopped. Oh, he's still going. Let's go back here. Almost like it's just a panic rush. Running around seeing which one stopped first. That one's still just calmly giving her. I don't know, is it going to be this one or the one in the basement that stops first? I'm thinking the one in the basement. Oh yeah, just in time. Okay, well, now we don't have to climb stairs anymore. Oh, looks like they stopped pretty well at the same time. This one's definitely going to outlast 52 inch, I think. I don't know why, that fan's always had a very good spin down time. Yep, already stopped. There it is. Now if you made her to the end of the video, you're going to get a little bit of extras because you're awesome. This one runs really quiet. This one over here, I don't know if it's just getting miles on it or what, but the motor seems to have a bit of a, you know, you can probably hear it in the video. It's like, I get the impression that like something's loose and the hum is kind of vibrating on that loose part, but there's nothing loose on this thing. It doesn't matter what you do, you can hold it, you can push on it, it'll continue to make that noise. I believe it's in the motor. I don't know if maybe one of the bearing races is getting loose in its holder or something, but it's done that for a long time and nothing's ever changed. If you remember my old video on that fan, I'll put it in the link of the description. Ooh, I'm gonna start getting professional. Start giving you links to other videos in the description, or I'll be too lazy and just edit out me saying this. Anyways, remember me commenting on how loose it was on the ceiling? Well, long story short, that electrical box was just too sketch and I was gonna have to do a lot of modification to get it to actually be solid, and we didn't want to do any of that, so Grandma opted to have her fluorescent light put back after quite a few years of that fan being up. But I think back in, I don't know, 2018, I found this a little bit newer one at the second-hand store, and I asked her, hey, would you want to put 2 fans up on this end? Because at least on this side, the electrical boxes weren't too difficult to get tight again. So, and she said, sure, why not? So I went ahead and did it. And actually, a long time ago, when I was just little, she had a, I don't know, I'll see if I can actually find a picture of it. Boy, that's going to take a long time, but by golly, I'm going to try and find it. It was a brown and brass with cane blades, can arm. I believe it was a can arm. I have no idea, but I remember it having a slow low speed. It had like the GE style vent housing. It had a 4-arm light kit. I think my Papa Stan had put it up in the very early 90s. Well, after searching through just a few photo albums, I found the picture that I remembered. I don't know, there may be a better picture of it somewhere, but this is probably the best picture that we're ever going to find of it, at least today anyways. Too bad you can't even really see the vents, can you? Looks like it had a larger canopy. And are those pretzel brackets that I'm seeing? It looks like it had pretty wide blades. Yeah, it's kind of tough to see. This is a even more blurry picture. Funny, I said she always kept it turned off, but it looks like in these photos it was running. As you can see, it's blurry and the blades are in a little different position in every picture. So, and then this one, again, can't really. Flash must have been turned off on these ones, but looks like this one and this one the flash was on. Can't really see it that much. Yeah, man, it really looks like it's got pretzel brackets. Oh, and there's our old Duracraft fan. I've actually got one like it now, though. Not that exact one, but yeah, that picture was, I think, right after my Papa Stan's funeral. It's too bad I couldn't find a picture of the fan when it was a little happier occasion, but that's about our only picture of it. There's me when I was little. My little tent. I remember that tent. A birthday, probably for Mom, I'm assuming. You can see I'm getting right in there and blowing out the candles too. Typical kid. Oh shoot, look at back when the shop doors' paint wasn't coming off. Look how crisp the mural looked. Oh, here's another picture of the fan. That's a little better. Still kind of blurry. Yeah, it really looks like it had pretzel brackets, didn't it? You gonna come look at photo albums with me? There's a picture of a storm that either passed or was coming. I think it was coming. You can see she wrote big storm. I can't really make out all this writing except for 1997. I kind of remember that day. I think it was coming. Looks like it was coming from kind of the northwest there. You can see kind of the line of it here. You can see where I got my fascination with taking pictures of storms and just random clouds. That was back in a day when she would run in the house and grab her old film camera, and looks like she was standing on the roof for that picture. She was probably standing right on this porch here. All the trees are just small. Big maple isn't even there yet. Anyways, let's put the albums away. Hey, little baby. Oh, don't stand on it. It's an old album. We can't have your claws standing on it. But like I said, I had to do modification to these boxes to get them tight. That old brown brass fan was always really loose and it wobbled a lot, so Grandma never used it. I would turn it on when I was a kid, but she would never leave it on. She would always shut it off when I was done with it. But then eventually it got replaced with just a light. Tripped over 5,000 boots. You know, this is, these fans don't move like a lot of air, and there goes the phone for some reason. Oh, long distance. I guess it's not like the caller would know that my parents aren't home. How dare you call when nobody's home? Anyways, this, even though these old, frick, even though, okay, well, we might as well wait for the phone to stop. Get it together, Hobby Central. Can we please not be out of focus for the whole video camera? Come on. There we go. Oh, she's not there today. They must be both upstairs. Oh, I heard one. Hi. How's a little sweetheart? Hey? Where's your grandma? Not there either? Oh, there she is. Hey, love. Hi. How are you? What are you talking for so much? Hey? Alright, let's get to business. No ceiling fans to record up here.